I can't see chat right now because there's apparently something's leaking memory. And I have to wait until I'm done with this bounty to close Warframe. And if Wilson Warframe doesn't fix it, then of course I have to restart, and that's just going to put everything on hold. Hmm. There we go. Wow. Alright, 1 minute till we extract. It's odd since I've been, like, I closed and reopened Warframe recently, so weird, it's using so much memory already. Or it could be something else because it feels like I have maybe like 4 or 8 gigs of RAM even though I have 16 installed. And I remember checking the system and yeah, it does say there's 16 installed, and I learned that Windows reserves like 4 gigabytes or something. It's like 2 or 4 gigabytes for just Cortana, something I really don't use at all. Anyway, with that, maybe. Alright, so now OBS is the highest thing. I'm gonna reload the UI dock. There it is. There it is. Now, even then, it says 29%, but how is like about a gig memory 29%, a third of the available? There's a resource center thing, wasn't there? There's a resource monitor? Yeah, I think this. Okay, so we have about cache is cache data encode for operating system. Okay, so the OS is using up like 5.5 gigs then. That's still weird. I guess it's counting the free space or the standby space instead of total. So I forget where, but I think Cortana was a big chunk of this. And I don't think... Let me take a full screen look at this. Alright, not sure. Oh, it's because it's an old game, and so I have to mod it, and as you can guess, I have been too preoccupied with Things, primarily Warframe, to do the modding needed to make sure it's a smooth experience. That is what's happened. Right now, though, I want to see if I can disable Cortana, because I think... Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I can't do anything like that. Microphone, no. Background apps, no. Sure. Oh. I'm not sure if I want to terminate this. Because Cortana may be interweaved with a lot of things. I don't think terminating it's really the best idea until I research that. Yeah, that was weird. It's both weird that Task Manager seems to think my memory is lower than it is, and also weird that Warframe was taking up like half of it, even though I've been open for like 20 minutes or something at that point. Hmm. Again, I got 16 gigs of RAM installed. It says 30% in use, but there's only about a gig you can estimate actually used in memory. Which means it probably thinks I have like 5 gigs or something because of either what's free or what's ready to use according to that resource center. Hmm. It's weird. Anyway, that memory thing was an issue because it caused the chat widget I have in OBS to just go blank. So that's fixed. Now, I think I was a character short.
Your crime has not been forgotten.
Like, why don't I do that tomorrow?
Your crime of existence.
Hmm. Actually, I think I'll keep Task Manager open. Jeez. Okay. 53% of memory. Okay. I wonder, is it video memory running out? Because I know my GPU has 4 gigs of VRAM, which usually is enough. In fact, never really ran out unless there's a memory leak of some kind. But I think newer graphics cards have more VRAM. And this number that Warframe's reporting isn't quite what Task Manager is reporting. Hmm. Well, it's not growing, but then again, I'm in a menu, so. Seems to me like this game has a memory leak problem.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Wait, sabotage, defense, defection, assassination, defense. Okay, defense and sabotage I can do.
by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact.
Do you think there's one more game though that I'll do before I move on to that unspoken one? Because that one I know is going to be a very long time. Even if I set aside tomorrow for modding it, it might take a few days. Fine, that's not really a very long time in this context. I mean, like, playing it's gonna take, I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's not gonna be a couple of weeks or a month.
Complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injector.
Does this guy get up and then get immediately downed again?
The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
So Zephyr's got low gravity, and now the mission has low gravity. It's double low gravity. It's a bit difficult to deal with. It's just... Yeah, I don't like the squad mates I'm paired with right now.
A valuable lesson.
Oh, sit now. Alright, I'm with that. We have, I'm sorry, who? Saren Grendel. So we have Grendel, one of the ineffective frames, but still fun. Wukong, fuck Wukong, and Saren, who's more of a exterminate frame. So basically there's no defense frame here. I'm it.
Transferring still holding.
Okay. Oh, maybe Grendel can work as a defensive frame. I don't know. I haven't used Grendel. I don't see Grendel that much. Wukong's not a defensive frame, and it doesn't seem like Saren's actually doing Saren things. It seems like Stalker to me. I do see siren things, but also, what's slowing them down? Oh, I'm running out of energy. Okay.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Now for corpus defense, then I have to do some specialization.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Ah, great, Wukong. That's not a defense frame. It might be better to make wandering tornadoes, because they aren't really melee units. And we got Frost, so I can wander about for a little bit. But Frost doesn't actually help that much. They have Punch Through. I know firsthand this Frost bubble doesn't really... Yeah, your inside is still taking damage, because of course. Because of course. And Corpus. Okay, that's not going to be... There we go. I'm going to make use of tornadoes. Gotta use a Ferox. This is going to be tedious. Interesting split laser functionality.
Wise Parvus, the low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crowd.
Okay, it's an infinite sliding. Get back here, you lousy ass tornado. Oh, radar ran out. All right. I think this will be the last night of Warframe. It is busy work to do. It does offer some satisfaction, but it is getting boring. the Acolyte. Ah, I just got ragdolled.
My warframe is strong.
Alright, let's just pop this down then. There we go.
A valuable lesson.
Defection, then an assassinate, huh? Well, I can hope we have another wisp. I can hope. Probably not, but I can hope. Tenora should be alright, but is there a better one? I mean, I guess Ignis Wraith would also work. Eh, may as well burn it with fire. Leave the melee as is.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Now then, what kind of music? So I tried to have the browser closed because that was using up like 16% of the memory apparently, which I know Upper GX doesn't use up that much. Or rather, I can hard cap it on how much memory it can use, so that helps. Even then, with how much Warframe is consuming, I think I'd rather... Yeah. You're up to 4 gigs usage. There's definitely some kind of memory leak going on. Either this is misreporting or there's a memory leak. Because even if you combine RAM and VRAM, that adds up to 3 gigs. We have like an extra gig that's unaccounted for, according to Task Manager. Alright, how's about some Toho? Or maybe that memory tab is VRAM. Hmm.
I've located the first group of survivors. Find them and escort them to the waiting transport. The galleon's atmosphere has become toxic. It will numb crew members within minutes. Their only hope is blood boosters. We must keep the power.
Got a 30, sure. And that's a Nova.
Use this comms console to rush out more survivors.
Wait a minute. Does Nova actually work on these guys? Like, are they... They're technically allies, but are they also technically enemies? Oh my word! If that actually works.
Survivor evacuated. Scanning for additional crew. Success. A group of crew members has reached the transport.
Oh, no, that's a Slova. Okay, that's not a Spiva.
Tell the survivors when you're ready to move on.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
A survivor has safely reached the ship. There are still survivors to be evacuated, but this operation is becoming increasingly risky. You have permission to seek extraction when you feel you can no longer protect the crew.
Alright, this isn't like Sortie where you have to get a certain amount of squads. We just need to
A group of survivors has escaped.
do the normal stuff till extraction.
A valuable lesson.
Oh, I think I'm maxed in a faction. I think I maxed a faction. Oh boy, that's wasted rep. Yep. Okay, let's find Helio Core. In which case, just the Scientana, and then I blow everything on relic packs. Okay. So that's coming to a head. What about you?
Will these help you?
Oh, there's still a lot left for you. Then again, I never equipped your sigils, the main one. Yeah, it makes sense that you take this long.
An honor. We are honored to help. May this help your journey. May this help your journey.
Alright. Blocking absorbs 50% of incoming damage, absorbs extra damage for the next charge attack, and notes heavy attack. It's used to have this charging attack instead of a heavy attack thing, and So I need what? 350,000 more reputation. Okay. Oh, 450,000 if we include the Scientana. Alright, it's Mercury. Oh, it's that guy. That guy. Okay, I think Nick's gonna work for this. I think. So let's just run around with this then. Can I join because session is full, of course. So, by looking at Task Manager and noticing some other things, it seems like Warframe has a memory leak. Like, what it shows down here isn't quite accurate. It hasn't caused any major issues, but it has caused minor issues. Apparently that is alright. Constant kept down from 10. Yeah.
To find a VIP and take him down, do not let the captain see. Captain Boyle has lived under suspicion.
Alright, let's see how.
That grants him powerful abilities.
Now this. Oh my, yeah, if I throw down a 2 first. Jesus. There we go. Before the next guy pops in. Again, it's either unreported memory or it's memory that's not getting properly released, but I think it's the former more so than the latter. Or at least, what I've observed, it seems like that's the case.
I see you.
Just gonna pop that.
Taking him down will be a favor to the entire system.
There we go. Oh, let me. There we go.
Time to go to work. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. I'm detecting a large security.
Oh, I have nearly 500 energy now. That's great. Doubled my energy. Alright. Alright. That is the last current. Ah, nice. Alright, first dose. You don't know which manufacturer it is yet? Okay. Should go quickly now. Apparently allowing walk-ins in a lot of places. It went rather quickly when I went too. Like, there were hundreds and hundreds of people in line when I got my first dose, but it was well organized and the line was constantly moving. I do mean constantly moving. You didn't really have time to stand around. Okay. Yeah, from my parents got Moderna and I got Pfizer. Now, there's a chance that you may not have any notable side effects from either. But if you do have side effects, the Moderna one is a fever. Like a full-blown fever. you'll probably be bedridden and feel rather horrible after the second shot. For only that following day, if you get the side effects. If not, then you'll honestly just wake up like it's any other day. For Pfizer, it's just you sleep, you hibernate. I didn't get it. I didn't get the side effects. You hibernate as well as being dehydrated. I got a bit thirsty, but otherwise I got nothing. Wait, how close is... Oh, it's 29. Cool. Cool. That's good to see. The 30, I get to formate, and I get to go up the ladder again. As for this, I realized that training Necromex is also a good opportunity to train arc guns. So I'm doing that, but I also need to forma this because some of these just take up way too much capacity. I only have one forma left though. No, I'll throw that down. I think it's worth it. Oddly enough, I don't have the heat 60/60 for arc melee. Well, it actually kind of makes sense since I think it's from an event that only comes up every once in a while. But yeah, I don't have it. Kind of figure I have all the basic mods by this point. I really don't know which colors, what my primary color should be for Bone Widow either. I'm bouncing around. Well, I'll play around with this very light color then. I mean, that looks like a white to me, but it's kind of a green if you go into the other end of the same row. Okay. Oh yeah, congrats, Alyssa. Yeah, if it's... Again, just to reiterate myself then. If it's Pfizer, then the potential side effects would be being drowsy and thirsty. Not necessarily dehydrated, like you're not going to pee a lot. I rather notice that, like he drank at least 2 jugs of water that day. But he didn't really pee. It was odd. Other than that, he just slept the whole day. My mom, as I said, it was pretty bad. Like, she had, as I said, fever, so like headache, body ache, sluggish, you know, really don't feel good for the whole day. But my dad and I, we just had nothing, or at least nothing of note. I remember my mom saying that women are more likely to get side effects than men. I haven't looked that up to fact check that since, I mean, whole family's vaccinated now, so we don't really need to. But you are biologically a male, so I'm not really sure how that would work out. Yeah, I guess it would go with the male percentages for you, Alyssa. So you're less likely to have side effects. Hmm.
You pay me in red, I pay you in silver.
What should I go for? I'll go secrets.
See you soon.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone.
Oh, 4, 8, and an 8. Oh no. Oh no. Oops. That's the wrong thing. There's the okayish thing. Welcome back, Schliff. And it wasn't an hour this time.
More grenade inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
This thing needs melee speed so goddamn badly. I put melee speed on here, and how it feels kind of alright. Like, oh my god, with no mods. Kinda sucks.
Just as I suspected, the Grenier drone saw the Ostrom. We can use this information to help them fix her location. We need to put the Grenier on alert.
Damage on this thing is alright, too. Not great, though. When you compare it to Void Rig, this is absolutely ass for damage, but actually unmodded it is actual ass for damage. But when you mod it, you deal something decent. Oh, it just finished. Okay. That works too.
Capture the location. Do not let them retake it.
Alright. Take out the sword. What's really weird, and I guess unique, is the fact that the heavy attack on this throws out a projectile. A direct hit with it actually deals a lot of damage, but like the blast radius feels kind of small for the graphical effect. Considering throwing on a mod to increase slam damage given how often I do as Bone Widow, but mod slots are already fairly tight. Like, I already got to increase. I already have to put on a mod for melee speed, a mod for melee damage, I suppose, to increase this, and then ability damage to increase the damage even further. I mean, I could also put on a range mod too, but it's small compared to the arc melee range increase. So I guess I could throw the slam on there. No. There they are. Oh, I'm 30 now. Alright, cool. Oh, that means I have to buy Forma. Fuck. Oh, I did max out all the Zaws, though. So there's that. I thought I potato all of them, but I enacted austerity measures before I could do that, so only I think a couple of them are formed.
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission that confirms the Grizier are formerly Ostron prisoners. Premier Commander is likely responsible
And the crit damage on this is pretty nice. It's 2.2 multiplier.
for the officer is nearby.
Oh wait, I shouldn't kill anything. Alright.
There's the officer. Capture them.
So yeah, I have to have a mod for health, a mod for armor, rage, for rage. Also, why is this thing splitting open? I don't get that.
Easy interrogation. Our prisoner is on the move.
Yeah, they didn't manage to not kill anything. Or they didn't even read.
The Premier Commander is likely
I was back to normal. I don't get what's up with that part.
bring them to me for questioning.
Alright.
The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
So yeah, with the mech I can actually do this as long as I use my arc gun judiciously, but like, holy fuck, yeah, this Wukong is a complete idiot.
Our prisoner is on the move.
As all Wukongs are.
More data we can.
Also, there's this bug, of course. Use some slide hopping up a hill, it can happen.
Tenno, with the intel you've gathered, I've managed to pinpoint the trapper's location. Rescue him. There's the captive. Take out the guards, but be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down.
Alright, there it is. That's the key.
You freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
And there we go. Bug is now fixed because we have our iron blade out. Is he stuck on a tree? Come on, mate. Them having AI.
Our citizen is safe, and the Grenier now know what happens when you mess with our people. You earned this bounty, Keno.
I'm gonna stick with this color scheme. I don't think it's perfect, but good enough. Yeah, the ones I know I'm going to keep using those is the machete one. Like, except in status chance, this is actually better than the best machete in the game. So, all machetes are pretty good then. And plus, I got this machete stance, or rather, I bought it because it's one of the absurdly rare stances. And oh man, is it fun. Oh, it's Excalibur with a gram, like just a regular gram. And is that a singular Sestra? Ow. Not even a dual Sestra, it's just a singular Sestra. Of course, the Wukong is the one that's absolutely slow as fuck. Yeah, rank 30 Bone Widow, rank 20 Singas, nice. And just make sure it sticks. Let's leave Cetus. I think the game does actually like remember how much XP you've got for it, what rank it should be, but when you go back out onto the plains, it sets your stuff to the rank you first entered Cetus with. Yeah, XP is not gone, but you kind of have to re-earn your ranks out there if you want to use the abilities you lost. So, best to get back to the Orbiter, make it all official. I have to Forma. I hate so much goddamn Forma. I mean, for a while there, I was forming because, like, oh, let's make a gun I'm kind of interested in and make it a bit stronger. Like, yeah. Then I just started to do the Kuva weapons and the other stuff that goes up to 40 capacity, which needs like 5 forming each. Just fucking expensive. If you buy them individually, that's 100 plat to max rank fees. 100 plat or 5 days, to take your pick. Although, if you buy the 3 former bundles at 70 plat, which I did. Still expensive as fuck. Yeah, I'll do a Slipstream, that one's pretty high. That cost... Ooh, now I got a 7. What can I fit in a 7 though? Aviator, eh. Reach. I mean, I could do Reach. Redirection, because I did get that up to 6 for Void Rig. Air Blitz. Wait, the range is 0? What the fuck? Base range is 0? Hell is wrong with the devs on this? Anyway, as you can see, I got these 3 Proforma slots, which are nice. But 3 mods are locked in, so I got 3 utility mods, 3 melee mods, and then 3, I guess, or ability-related mods, which will be Streamline, Flow, and Intensify. I definitely want Enemy Sense and Slipstream, so I'm guessing Hydraulics then for the last one. And then there's down here... yeah. There's down here, I have no idea if Stretch would help in anything. So if Stretch increases the melee range, then great, but I don't think it does. We do want Pressure Point. Can't fit that, though. And then I guess that leaves 1 slot, which I could totally throw in, say, Duration, or Seismic Wave, that's the one. Melee Slam damage, because I am doing melee slams rather often. Alternatively, I could throw down Thrusters to double my engine capacity. Which, I mean, that's nice. And of course, Iron Pride has its own stuff to mod. So this has a +3 range so versus the +1 on the frame itself. But the attack speed was, yeah, for 10%. Versus, like, okay, 1, 2, 5, eh? If I take that off, though, because the math might change, honestly. At least from something that a comment mentioned when they said to just put on Fuhrer. 833, so there we are. Fuhrer. 1.25 before. It's probably going to be the same. Probably just read too much into it. Mech Fury. Alright, so now if we take a look at that, yeah, it's 1.25. Which, I mean, that's better. It's totally better, but I think I'd like to have more raw damage, I guess. No, I'll try out Fuhrer. I want to see what that's like. Which means I have like a 2 to use here, so I guess I can throw on Glacial Edge. Actually, not much in the Vazarin polarity. I mean, sure, Glacial gives you Viral. There's also Sudden Impact, but this thing doesn't have much status chance. Which really only leaves Astral Autopsy, which is a weird choice. Well, can't even use it now because it's been forwarded back to rank 0. Yeah, my sidearms of Cyanex. I used this thing a while ago. I feel pretty about it, but I rebuilt it because I was looking for a full auto pistol to use with Gauss. And there's plenty of twin full auto pistols, but there's surprisingly few singular full auto pistols. This thing isn't terribly rapid fire, but does have some slight homing properties. That also gives it limited range, which I really feel, especially out in the plains, which I think is where I remember ranking it up the most. Definitely projectile speed on it, but I'll need an Exla slot for that. It's not currently potatoed because I want to save plat, and I got one off of an invasion. So I'm waiting for that to build. Seems my only really viable weapon choice at the moment. is the machete. Did they increase the range on this? I don't know. Oh no, find the capture target. Oh, that's a rough run right off the bat. Oh. Oh, I don't even have the shield unlocked, huh? Alright, now that the war's popped up. Oh hey, this has range now. I can punch things now. And it's kind of fast, too. Alright, let's just yoink a guy. Some healing going. Oh, he's dead already. Oh, sweet. Got the bunny hop glitch. Oh, it's over. I really like his lines in regards to this. Okay, seriously, where are they? It's not allowed. I usually get the pilots before I destroy the actual aircraft itself, and I don't really see the pilots, per se. I always end up shooting them, or often end up shooting them. Okay, that thing... There we go. Wait, did I pick up... No, I killed the venom guy. Okay.
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. Just as I suspected, the Grenier drone saw the Ostron. We can use this information to help pinpoint his current location. We need to put the Grenier on alert. Let them know the Ostron...
Oh yeah, that's too far for trying to... Right. Right, I mean 10:04, not Warframe.
Clear out any nearby hostiles.
Can't use an Arcwing as a child. For adults only. Oh, hey, I can use the shield now. That's cool.
Location is ours. Wait. Incoming assault. Don't let them retake this territory.
Pass them away. Alright. You aren't getting away. I have health to regenerate. Okay. They all died. I wonder how much health this guy's got. No, he's dead. Yeah, so Bowman's first ability is you just grab a guy, and then you... Well, there's two things you can do, and I'm doing the second thing, which is just to hold on to them, because then I absorb their health, slowly but surely. Get some healing going on. Second thing, or first thing, is you can just eat them. I mean, you can really eat them. Like, you really eat them. I think you have to get to the map.
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission that confirms the Grenier are holding the Ostron prisoner.
Oh, it's coming back.
I need to put the Grenier on alert.
Not anymore, though.
You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles.
Sweet. I really like it when I go into car mode. There we go. Oh. Man. I do not really have the weapon for this. Okay.
You captured the location.
Oh, it's the same objective again. Okay. Look at him go. Alright, let's pick up a Nox then. And the Nox take a really long time to actually, like, vampire to death. That's kind of the point, though. Not sure if they'll get some good health ticks off of it, but I'll definitely get a lot of health ticks. Remember in Orphic's Venom, if you pick up the right enemy, you could be like 600 HP per tick. So you're kind of immortal. As long as the enemy is still alive. Smack. And then I'll miss, because he was at 0 range. There. Yeah, Yeah, this thing also has a burst fire gun if you haven't already noticed. Also, what's neat is that you can shoot the jetpacks off of Hellions. Oh, probably been doing that a lot in the past, never really noticed till now. Because I never really noticed that Hellions were really a thing until I got to Steel Path, then they start like flying up into the air and doing their Seeker missile barrage, and it's just like, oh holy fuck, what's up with all the damage? Oh, I didn't get the melee guy. Oh, I missed him. Whatever. Eat you away too.
Chaos, I've intercepted a transmission that confirms the Grineer are holding the Ostron prisoner. Tenno, with the intel you've gathered, I've managed to pinpoint the trappers. There's the captive. Take out the guards, but be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. Guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You've freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
Our citizen is safe. The Grineer now know what happens when you mess with our people. Burn this mountain, you know.
Oh wait, firing line. Yeah, that'll work really well with an Anaga. Alright, rank 12, rank 27. Nice.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Yeah, I guess I'll do this.
See you soon.
There isn't too much reason we do Seedus bounties, because, I mean, I got the Zaws, but there still are the Exodia Arcanes, and as well as mech training, and I think mech training is the primary reason now.
We can't let the Grineer terrorize the people of Cetus. Find this trapper, and if he's alive, bring him back to safety. I've identified a drone that was active near the Ostron's last known location. Bring it to me so I can... The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it. That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the...
See, I'm down to a rank 0 Bone Widow, even though I should be rank 12. But if you look at the mission summary, you'll see I'll be rank 12 by the end of this, because it remembers the XP, it just isn't fully applied, or properly applied, specifically. So I'm down to just a meat hook. just want to get this thing goes up to rank 30 so I can swap it out for something else. It's an okay arc gun, but when you've been using the Maslon and the Ayanga best arc guns for so long, it's rough using another arc gun, I'll say that.
Let them know the Ostrons are off limits.
29, alright.
You've reached the location. Clear out any.
Yeah, I do want hydraulics. I think that's for sure. So it'll be enemy sense, slide speed, and hydraulics for jump height. Because I think in a lot of terrain, you don't really need hydraulics, but for some tile sets, you do really need hydraulics, otherwise you can't get your mech anywhere. Oh yeah, from with the mech, I can have secondary energy color now. I'll try the purple secondary, but I'm leaning towards having a certain dark green color again. It's become uncommon now for my energy color, but hey, still a nice one. Pick up the Nox. Oh, I failed to keep it over 50%. Will they rip? This thing actually reloads faster than I can fire it. No wonder I haven't run out of ammo. Quick reload. I like it. I can dig it. Yep, max rank Singus, so after this I can just bow out to the orbiter again, make sure everything's committed, and we can be on our way. I leached off a lot of that Nox's health. Leech off the rest of it then.
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission that confirms the Grineer are holding the Ostron prisoner. The Grineer commander is likely responsible for the Ostron's disappearance. Bring them to me for questioning. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Hey, what? Specifically? Alright, I should get rid of you before you die. And wait for...
An easy interrogation. Our prisoner is
Alright,
with more data we can pinpoint.
ambivalence.
Grineer commander is likely responsible for the Ostron's disappearance.
Another... Capture a target again. Alright. Goodbye me. Goodbye flesh sack.
Where's the officer? Capture them.
Ah. Alright, there goes the bonus.
An easy interrogation. Our prisoner is on the move. With more data, we can pinpoint the route.
Okay, there goes one guy. Oh, he just comes right to me.
Tenno,
What kind?
until you gather, I've managed to pinpoint the trapper's location. Rescue him.
Sweet. Oh.
Captain, take out the guards. Prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar.
Yeah.
Detection will start the countdown to detonation. You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You freed the prisoner. Now escort him to safety.
Our citizen is safe. The Rainier now know what happens when we mess with our people. Earn this bounty, Tenno.
Alright, now where was that? There it is. You got it.
My ghouls came from bags. You will leave in them.
That threat is a nice threat. Alright, so Iron Bar's maxing goes maxed. We have squad. XVI, that's properly committed. And now. Right, yeah. All the lines he says about the ghouls, that's definitely my favorite one. Oh, great, Decurions. So I wasn't too much a fan of the Prisoner Decurions, and these are upgraded versions of the regular ones, so... Eh. Got an extra muzzle on, but that's just because I got it. It came up on 1.0. Oh, the fuck is what we need. No idea what these other two do, though. Devastate free space enemies with Phaedra, the Soma's big... Oh, it's just like an LMG then. When fully charged, magnetized barrel velocities accelerates a metal slug to tremendous speeds, piercing hulls and obliterating armor. Okay, so it's a charged weapon. Charge shot does a lot more damage than quick shot. But how? 1 second charge time. Okay. Targaryens are just full auto dual pistols. As close to a sidearm as you're getting in the arc guns. A little bit funny seeing a Mesa use them though. I mean, okay, so like, yeah, you see this here? You have to wield it with 2 hands, right? 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands. And the Kyrian is just one hand each. You just wield them, you like properly dual wield them, and it's just just super oversized pistols. Larkspur's really good though. I can't really properly show that to you because I'm not ranking it up, but Alright, so it has 2 modes of fire. One mode is just a charge-up fireball, which like, alright, deals some decent damage with a direct hit, otherwise okay. The main firing mode is a beam, a chaining beam, with some auto aim properties. They just gotta aim in a general direction, and the beam will latch onto them, and the beam will spread to other enemies. And the damage isn't that particularly high compared to, say, the Ionga or the Mazalon, but man, does it take care of groups really fast. After that, of course, quick reload, which leaves a 7 left, so magma chamber. It's like toothpicks. I'm not even sure if this mech can hold them properly. Alright, how's Iron Blade though?
How the Tenno arm themselves.
Okay, Saphira is there. And... oh, that's right, I didn't have it unlocked, so I never actually got to test that out. Just have to leave it on there. So for you, well, not until you're like 32 do I get to slap on some new mods. But, you get to try out Energy Color. So I'm thinking of doing this dark green as a secondary. But I do want to check out what that purple would be like, because that's what I'm using for Void Rake and for most things as well. In fact, just in case I have to really carry, I think I should equip a primary. Color, maybe. Bratton, maybe. Nora. Nora should be good. Not viral, but corrosive, right? Yeah, corrosive. So yeah, I hope the Phaedra is good, because the Soma kinda isn't. I really wish it weren't bad, but it is. Apparently the Soma used to be like the best weapon in the game, and so it got nerfed a couple of times. So it's kind of the worst LMG. Even the Prime version is not that great. Yeah, I got a Riven for it, and the Riven can make it nice or decent, but it can't make it great. Because the Soma is still widely used by the player base, because, it's an LMG. Rather easily acquired LMG, too. So that Riven dispo is not really as high as I'd like it to be, so... Again, the crit stats on it are good. Status is alright, it's just the base damage is so incredibly low that you actually need the crit damage just to make it deal alright damage. But for other LMGs, it's not an issue. They actually have good base damage and better reload times with the same or higher mag capacity. Like the Soma's like a 3-second reload time at 200 rounds. The Queller is 300 rounds at 4 seconds. The Sonara is 200 rounds as well, but it's 2 seconds to reload. Of course, it has higher base damage and comparable crit stats, and... is it comparable? Crit multiplier might be lower, but I think the crit chance is similar. And status chance is higher. And these guys already failed the bonus. Okay. Okay. And they're either speaking gibberish or some other language. Well.
Let them know the Ostrons are off limits. Raid their camp and send them running.
Yeah, the purple makes for a nice color. I'll try out the green though.
You captured the location. Do not let them be taken.
Not even firing the left one. It's just the right one. Use this stuff in Arcwing, or at least use the Prisma variant in Arcwing. You alternate between the two. This is just okay. So why is the left one even there? Oh, but I do have Iron Bright though. Good, good. I can try out Fear proper. Okay, I feel the difference between those two. Each speed mod gives a palpable difference then. But I definitely want the... It may be better DPS-wise, though. I mean, I know they're kind of middling levels, but Jesus, this is cutting through them. Yeah, I kind of end up slamming a lot. Whether I want to or not. Which is why I think the melee slam damage is a good idea. Especially because that last attack is a slam too, I think. I think maybe even the heavy attack on the ground counts as a slam. It's probably a good idea to throw that in there. Just split him in half. Oh, that guy got vertically bisected. No, fuck it. I'm gonna pick you up. Alright, how's the Curians? They're gonna be at 5. Almost gonna be 17 so far. Alright. Maybe I should sell lenses. The Eidolon lens blueprint goes for around 20 plat, but the Eidolon lens built goes for around 80 plat because you can buy them from the market itself at a fixed price at 80. So of course the player traded price is going to be around there.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it. They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
I am so non-equipped for this. I'm glad this is hit scan. Those tracers are projectile though.
More Grineer inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Oh, I'm pretty far behind this thing. Makes sense though, given I'm trying to shoot down Dargans with a pea shooter.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Oh, it's more Darkins. Oh, I basically got them all. Well,
Just as I suspected, the Grenier
wait, is this actually projectile?
to help pinpoint his current location.
It's hard to say.
I've identified a drone that was active near the Ostron's last known location. Bring it to me so I can examine its logs. The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it. That's it. The drone is under our control.
Nah, it's hit scan.
Swarm it to the
It's hit
extraction
scan.
point before the enemy can
Just got another drone objective. What the frick? It's a lot of double objectives today.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Oh my god, that does so little damage.
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Okay, I don't think this speed gag's worth it when the gun's that bad. Just take an iron ride.
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. Just as I suspected, the Grenier drone saw the Ostron. We can use this information to help pinpoint his current location. Tenno, with the intel you've gathered, I've managed to pinpoint the trapper's location. Rescue him. There's the captive. Take out the guards. But be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with bomb collar. Detection will start.
There we go.
Detonation.
Car mode engage.
Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down. Defuse the collar bomb. You freed the prisoner.
Oh, popping a shield fixed it.
Our citizen is safe. The Grenier now know what happens when you mess with our people. Earn this bounty, Tenno.
Oh, and there's some ghouls. Alright, we need to go down. Is it this way? No, it's this way. There. Although there's a No, it's nighttime, mate.
Dinner time, my ghouls! You're having maggots!
Test thumpers go away at nighttime. You only have 1 minute to kill it. Oh, it's the Emerald who's talking so much. Okay. I kind of thought it might be the Lost MR guy who'd be blabbering a lot, because, I mean, if they spend so much time talking, they're obviously not ranking up their stuff, and so they wouldn't be that high MR. 2221.
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good? You upping your rates on. See you again, eh?
I want to do an Arcwing mission. Closes that with some mobile defense. Oh, I do need to set up my Arcwing loadout. Yeah, I'd say the two... No, it's kind of tough to say what the best frame is. Best Arcwing. It still has high mobility, but pretty fragile. Not good for Railjack, I'll say that much. Elytra and Amasia are good for Railjack, because Elytra just is pretty beefy in stats, and Amasia has some not only beefy, but also has defensive abilities. Odonata is a pretty good offensive and all-rounder, though. I haven't used Elytra much, honestly. What are other abilities? Ah, okay. There's a whole lot of missiles for ability. Misha's good. And Odonata. Seeking Fire, pretty useless. Damage is way too low. On low levels. Repel, I mean, use it for CC, but you're not going to use it for damage. Disarray is it's flares. It's flares. You use them like you would flares, because they're flares. The real draw of Odonata, though, aside from the decent movement speed, is the energy shell, which is it's just a volt shield that's like in front of you. Puts up a frontal shield, blocks all incoming fire from the front, no exceptions, and all your gunfire has increased damage. I don't know how much damage, doesn't really say how much damage, but yes, it increases your arc gun damage, all the shields up, which makes Odonata pretty good offensively, because usually it's your arc guns doing all the damage and not your abilities. It's also some unique stuff, but again, it's fairly fragile, so it really die a lot in Railjack if I try to go outside the hatch. Amasia, though. Amasia has a lot of abilities, like, I think 3 of Amasia's 4 abilities are all about damage negation. And the one that isn't is just a giant-ass slow. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. I'm so just surviving. I'd say Amisha's good. Or Amisha's best, I suppose. I could former this and fit in more stuff, but whatever. I don't think I've formed any of these. But I can fit in everything on a Prime because Prime comes with some extra polarities. Here, I'll just go with Misha. And... Do I really want range? Health, shield recharge, shield capacity, armor, light speed, ability, strength. So I think what I'd want... maybe ability duration. Because, I mean, the energy per second on a warding race is massive. But I also got system reroute. So, time to rank this up then. $30K endo, 1.5 million credits. 55% efficiency. Worth it. Oh yeah, that's worth it. Probably maxed out. Sure, minimize? I don't know. No, maybe I can go lower, but still. That makes Amisha's abilities very, very cheap. Alright, so the Singas, you are goodbye. Curians are in. For melee, I got 3 melees left, including the current one. A scythe, a sword, and a sword and shield, which are all going to be nice to use. There's some arc melees that are not nice, because they can't hit stuff or they deal low damage with the slow attack speed. It's just, looking at Enox. I would do interception to try and get dual rounds, but I think I can get that from some railjack farming too. Alright. Mobile defense.
Satellites in the vicinity contain important surveillance data. Defend them while I extract that data.
Watch for security systems.
The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract.
Yep, I mean there's Amasia's too. It's just
Defend the satellite while I
it's the mag bubble, except instead of it sucking in the damage to deal it to whatever's inside, it heals allies inside whenever it absorbs fire. So I just need to like maintain that. And we have our little pocket of invincibility. Well, I got decent reload speed, I'll give him that. And for usual arc gun stuff, it's definitely got enough firepower. Maybe I should do this on Steel Path. Don't have to worry about acolytes and Arcwing missions. Enemy levels are higher. Alright, I forgot to activate my one. Maybe I should focus on melee. Oh, okay. Oh, I got an Ayanga. Neat. I'm gonna try and max out this scythe then.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. I have the data. Move on to the next target.
Oh, it's getting there. Might max out by the end of this.
Do not let the enemy destroy the satellite before I have what we need.
Alright, max rank.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. All satellites have been hacked. Move to extraction.
Alright, 2233. Kazas are maxed, and Duel of the Curians are at 21. Nice. So the next melee then, either the Prismavera trucks or the Centaur. I want to use the Centaur. I've used the Vera trucks for a while. Oh, it's the starter arc melee. Prismavera trucks is like just a straight upgrade. I think. Is it? Is it? It's lower base damage, but all the other stats are higher. We get 10% status versus 20%. 1.5 crit multiplier versus 2, 5% crit chance versus 30, and 0.833 speed versus a 1.0. The base damage is a 470 versus a 394. I think all the other stats make up for the lost base damage, so I'd say the Prisma's better. Now, did I potato the Kazas?
Your chosen
No, I did
girlfriend
not.
Suits you. Ha ha.
And by me then. Alright. Throw down cutting edge. Oh, this thing's got a balance between crit and status then. Neat. Although, unfortunately, the crit damage one is 14 capacity. Jeez. You know, I think before I put down another mod, let's see about viral. Yeah, that seems fine. Then what can I put in for a 6? Extend, I guess. No, I'll put in an unranked tempered blade. That'll do. Alright, I have no idea how this thing will swing, but hey, it's apparently the sword and shield.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking?
Part sword, part shield, the centaur excels at charging headlong into enemy fire. We'll see how that handles. Okay, so far there has been no blocking in arc melee, so yeah. The Kyrians are even holstered like pistols. I'm looking forward to being done with them. Of course, there still is the Cortege and the Moragha, but I know how to get those. I need to get the damaged mech weapon parts that I mentioned go for a lot of money. Because they're a low drop rate from an activity that takes a while and people generally don't want to do too long. Yeah. I'll get those someday. Now though, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on Friday. What the hell is Nick looking at?